Just days ago, a silent drone soared over the horizon, marking one of the most dramatic moments in Ukraine's defense efforts. With pinpoint precision, it struck a Russian strategic bomber worth $100 million, a relic of Soviet might brought down by modern ingenuity. As Russia scrambles to explain a mysterious crash, Ukraine stands firm, not just holding the line, but pushing back across forests, rivers, and ruined villages. This is not just a story of warplanes and front lines. It's a story of resistance, of tactics, and of the shifting balance in a brutal conflict that refuses to fade. In a major development, Ukraine dealt a significant blow to Russian aerial strength. A Russian Tu-22M3 long-range strategic bomber, reportedly worth around $100 million, was destroyed by a Ukrainian drone. This was confirmed by Ukraine's Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrskyi in an interview with local media. A few days ago, our successful actions resulted in the destruction of a Tu-22M3 bomber. Our drone struck the aircraft. The estimated cost is about $100 million, he stated. Though Syrskyi didn't disclose the type of drone or the exact location of the strike, Ukrainian media reported that the aircraft had landed at a military airfield when it was hit. The Kremlin has not acknowledged this destruction. However, around the same time, Russia's Ministry of Defense released a statement claiming a Tu-22M3 bomber crashed in Siberia due to a technical fault, killing one of the pilots. The remaining crew managed to eject. The Tu-22M3, a remnant of the Soviet era, is designed for nuclear and conventional missions. It can carry a range of missiles like the Kh-22, Kh-15, and Kh-32, and is capable of deploying precision-guided Kab-500 bombs. These bombers have been key to Russia's air campaign against Ukraine since the war escalated 3 years ago. Notably, this is not the first Tu-22M3 Ukraine has downed. Another was shot down in the Starodub region of Russia last April. Tensions remain high along the northeastern front. Ukrainian military expert Pavlo Narozhny spoke on Radio NV, stating that the border between Ukraine's Sumy and Kharkiv regions and Russia has been obliterated since 2022. Russian forces have destroyed every settlement within 5 kilometers of the border. According to Narozhny, Ukrainian forces maintain a foothold in the Kursk region, about 7 to 8 kilometers from the villages of Novenki and Bazovka. A vital highway, the Sumy-Sutsa route, used to carry supplies to this forward position. But recently, Russian troops entered Novenki, moving along forest belts and riverbanks, positioning themselves to threaten Bazovka. Novenki has been devastated, reduced to ruins with no buildings left standing. There is nowhere to gain a foothold when nothing remains, Narozhny explained. Bazovka remains relatively intact, making it an attractive target for Russian forces. Still, Ukrainian defenders actively patrol and control the area, thwarting any effort to establish enemy positions. In a related update reported by the Moscow Times, Ukraine's top military officials confirmed that Russia had launched a fresh offensive into the Sumy and Kharkiv regions, a strategy Ukraine had anticipated for weeks. President Zelensky had warned about renewed assaults in the northeast, calling for international support and additional air defense systems. Narozhny further described Ukrainian counter-efforts in Belgorod and Bryansk regions. The most pressing threat, he said, lies in Russia's planned spring and summer offensives. Ukrainian forces are preemptively destroying bridges and transport routes across the Russian border. Even 2 or 3 small villages under Ukrainian control in Belgorod are enough to serve as launch points for scout teams and long-range drone operators. These operators are disrupting Russian supply chains deep into enemy territory, up to 30 kilometers, crippling their ability to launch a rapid offensive. These aren't just defensive operations, Narozhny said. They are deliberate, calculated moves to paralyze Russian logistics before any major assault begins.